Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of this Arrivals of Ixalan sealed event here during the pre-release on Magic Online. In between matches, I did, take a look and realize that there's only 4 matches to this sealed and not 5? Question mark? Like, I can't get 5 for just real quick, Wizards. For $30. This is my prize payout, and I only get to play 4 games. I don't even get to play 5 games. Come on, man. I get that it's the pre-release, but you ain't got to do us this dirty. Like, jeez. If you somehow missed part 1 but are here for part 2, which is going to show off the deck, basically, we opened a bunch of good black rares. 2 Vonus Hungers, Sanctum Seeker, Twilight Prophet, Deadeye Tracker. The deck kind of built itself. I'm not gonna claim anything here really. We also got some good black uncommons, including the Chupacabra, and yeah. Anyway, deck performed pretty well in rounds 1 and 2. We dropped a game to Vona's Bloodfast, where we just had a hand that was very slow, and not Vona, Arguel's Bloodfast, where we just had a very slow hand, and opponent got that down against it, so all of our 1-for-1 removal just got cackled at. But other than that, like if the deck has seemed fantastic. I still don't know what this is about, but as long as Magic Online keeps working, I'm not gonna argue. MDJ. We're gonna keep this hand. We're on the draw. We got two drops that we can play. Yes, we don't have the black we need to play a 3-drop, but what can we say? I'm an optimist. Yep, I kind of deserve that one. That's an interesting card. It's a pretty good attacker, huh? Card just gets in every turn. And if you got tricks for it, forget about it. Could really use my... Oh, well. It's not the black mana I needed, but... It's a black mana I will take right now. Then we'll just play this Sun Sentinel. And pass it along back. Did they change? This used to be yield till end of turn, right? Huh. Oh, I forgot to mention this at the top again. Dang it. The day I'm recording this, it's Thursday, and one of the things I'm missing while recording it is Games Done Quick. They're raising money for Prevent Cancer Foundation. Obviously, everybody should be over there tuning in, donating, all the good things. Like, they do a great job over there every year. Heh. The land would have been good because we could have started playing Glorifiers. But I guess we'll just play a Fathom Fleet. I mean, I say that like I have a choice. I really don't. And then we'll just pass the turn. I mean, we could get pretty far ahead once we find another land. Ideally a swamp, but really any 4th land right now will make a big difference. That's not good. That is definitely not good. That card is very good. It goes and gets itself a Merfolk, and there's lots of like, there's a non-zero amount of like specific Merfolk you want for situations. You know what I mean? There's a oh, it's pretty good. It's not not the end of the world for us because we can kind of just chump up whatever he pumps with the martyr, but eh. This is not good. We really need this land. I mean, if we get a land, we're like very close to just being able to go off, but we do need to get the land. We could ascend like real fast. Opponent can play artisan, pump, whatever. Probably the veteran, the hardy veteran, and then attack. And then what would I do? I would double block something and then chump with the martyr, whatever he pumps, and trade the Fathom Fleet. Yeah, I'm assuming you pump the veteran. I guess you don't have to. Pumping the other artisan. Interesting. No, I think pumping the veteran was better. Like we just discussed how we're gonna block this. It is too late in the game to be going down to 7 against Merfolk, and then because then all of a sudden he finds a way to give something unblockable, and I just lose. So I do want to jump there. I think. Oh, okay. What do we do first? I think I make a glorifier and pump the aspirant, so I have another thing that can trade or threaten to trade. And then we're just looking to draw a swamp. If we can draw a swamp and get the profit going, we should be able to pull ourselves way back ahead of this game. Opponent is running out of cards. I should have said that. But opponent. Okay. Yep, we know your forerunner's getting even bigger. I don't think you should attack with it yet, though. Hey. Oh, that's worrisome. Oh, that is terribly worrisome. The attacks with the 3/3 scream Ripple Herald's Boon. And I don't have, like, ideal blocks to deal with it. Yeah. Because if I double block here, he still trades or picks up both things if he splits the boon. Or, puts a boon token here. He can go wherever the heck he wants. He can put one on the veteran. I don't know why I didn't attack with the veteran. No boon? Really just a swagger? Is that all for swag? Huh. Hmm. I both want to Pious the Forerunner, but also need to get another blocker. The fact that I lost two things last turn is terrible because maybe I shouldn't have jumped because like now I can't activate Send. I probably definitely shouldn't have jumped. Uh, I think Pious is the answer. Because Sanguine Glorifier onto the Aspirant now doesn't actually make the Aspirant a better blocker. The Aspirant still is gonna be a trade with whatever 3 power thing it blocks. It only allows it to block the Hardy Veteran. And then I'm still getting smashed by this Forerunner. Would love opponent just to not attack. I don't know why opponent would, but it would be great. Ha. It would have been great if they didn't. Clearly, they're gonna. Oh, okay. Well, that will keep me alive for a little bit. I can do that and walk to playing this. I mean, I probably should have traded with one of these instead of the other human last turn with the walk the plank in hand. That was definitely a mistake. But that was a very good draw. Do I block that? No. What do I play that? And then I play Twilight Prophet. I will ascend, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this will be 10. Yes. There we go. And now we attack with this. And there we go. Now I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I just take 2 from the Deep Root Warrior. And then I've got Sanguine Glorifier next turn. I mean, you probably should could have attacked with the Deep Root Warrior there. There's no way I'm blocking with the Twilight Prophet. Oh no, it was the Sky Marcher, not the Seeker. Either way, still pretty good draw. If the last card in his hand could do something about like it now that I've attacked with it, like it is what it is. But I think it's still worth attacking. Worth versus the opponent with 1 card in hand. Yeah. Dude, this card is bonkers. When you've ascended, it is oh it is it is it's so filthy. It's inverted Dark Confident. It's what is that? Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. It's just come on. Look at it. Also, it has just some sweet art too. That's gonna be nice and blown up for the thumbnail here. Because my goodness, it's gorgeous. Man, that is some gorgeous art. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted. Shadow, like this, like the point on the staff there. It's just ooh. Opening Araska unleash more horrors than just the immortal sun. I wanted to keep reading flavor text. We'll keep this. Pretty good likelihood to draw a vampire, and even if not, paying 4 mana for this is not the end of the world. And we have a 2-drop, and we're on the draw. I don't even see Traveler's Amulet. The best kind of treasure is the kind that leads to more treasure, Captain Lannery Storm. I cannot argue with her. She nailed that one. That should be opponent's whole turn. And the Hoarder will help possibly play this Bombard too, or the Walk the Plank, which is good. Probably the Bombard because I'm more likely to get the Walk the Plank off. Cool, that does nothing. Card is very bad. Huh. Why doesn't this have tribal vampire? Come on, guys. I know that apparently it's something that's apparently it's too confusing for use, like tribal and giving spells tribal. It confuses a lot of players, but it's one of my favorite mechanics is like spells being tribe based. I really wish they could bring it back for one of these tribal sets at some time. Let's see. Opponent still won't have an attack with their skin shifter They played it before they had anything else, which I think is just bad. Uh, Opponent did conspicuously tap mana and then not play anything there. Which sort of makes me think they either have a trick or something. We might hold off on the Sky Marcher. Nah. We're going to play it. He does, like, if what's the opponent going to have? Cannonade? It still kills his Skin Shifter, and yes, it kills 2 of my cards, but it does not kill my Life Linking 3/2, and will take up most of the opponent's turn. So, like, I'm not really worried about that. Good thing I kept playing stuff. Attacking with both because I want to get that token anyway. That's okay. And then we're going to play Companion. And then we're going to hold Bombard. So we're still far more likely to draw a Swamp than we are our one of our 2 mountains. So I would much rather play this treasure with the Bombard. And Sanctum Seeker isn't too much of a game-ending power boost right now or anything. And Walk the Plank and Bombard serve pretty much the same purpose. Also, opponent still doesn't have attacks because they have to attack with the Dino to attack with the Skin Shifter. Yeah, that card is good. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Nope. That does nothing, and now that dies. I still have Walk the Plank if opponent plays another creature. Or Vonus Hunger. That works too. Also, this card is a massacre in a multiplayer game. 3 mana instant speed. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, or more likely in a late game multiplayer game scenario, everybody sacrifices half their creatures around it up. That is a little mean. Like, that's definitely purposeful. Okay. Unfortunate that it's Forerunner now with a Walk the Plank against the last removal spell in hand, but You know. The heck is a Swift Warden? It's a flash, and it can give target merfolk hexproof. Okay. That's kind of frustrating. I'll say that. Because, yes, this game would be over if I just played that Sanctum Seeker earlier. Hell, or the Walk the Plank. Opponent's still got the Swift Warden. I don't think attacking gets any better for me with that, right? I don't need to throw it away to drain one. I can get that drain one whenever. Opponent's not super merfolk. They're playing red. There's very likely going to be a chance for me to walk the plank, whatever else they play here. See? We're going to take that dinosaur, we're going to put it on our pirate ship, we're going to make it walk right off the plank. Easy. Or do we just play the Prophet? I guess we just play the Prophet, right? Because we ascend. Yeah, there he is. There it is. Alright, the next turn we can just walk the plank on it. And we have 34 life. We could take a hit from a 9-6 trample, no problem, all day. In fact, doesn't that just kill him? Essentially, like, I don't know if opponent can afford to attack there. Opponent's still basically dead. Yeah. Oh, this deck is just this deck is bonkers. I don't feel great about it because it's sealed. I didn't do anything. I didn't earn this deck. I didn't, But hey, it is bonkers. I mean, like I said, the only game we've lost so far was that game versus Argul's Bloodfast, where, like I said, if opponent had played anything like a regular creature, like opponent could have played a bomb creature instead, and we would have been fine because we had all the removal we needed to deal with it. But the point of that was this deck is essentially undefeated outside of that one game. Come on, give me that. Give me them 10 packs and those 2 QPs. Let's go. I'm hyped. Let's go. Round 4. There we go. Okay. Yes, we want to play first. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. We got one drop, two drop vampires, and sick. Yes, we have to draw multiple swamps to get them effectively, but some very sick black cards, follow up cards in our hand if we can get there. Gonna need a little help, yes, but we should be able to apply enough pressure with this one drop into this two drop that it should be able to buy some time. And if we can get to these four drops, that's going to be the business. Whew. That's lucky. In theory, we could have attacked first, which would protect us from getting skullduggery'd, but I feel like a skullduggery would be very bad here. Just to save 2 life. Why couldn't we name this dude like Korut Dinosaur Hunter? Maybe not Turok. Turok might be a little, but Korut Dinosaur Hunter. We couldn't, I guess it had to be a common, and naming it and making it a legendary would have made a lot of sense, but it would have been a lot of fun there. No? I think we just Vona's Hunger and keep beating. By the time we're gonna turn the Ascend on the Hunger, we should have drawn some black mana and be able to cast these other cards. Like, waiting for the Hunger, assuming that one day we might get to get more than one creature on the sacrifice, it seems pretty bad. So we've got opponent playing another Dinosaur Hunter. We draw another swamp, we can just cackle at that and keep going. Huh. Do I just attack with the Martyr of Dust? No, I just attack with both. Getting the Sky Marcher to have flying later is not valuable enough to turn down my damage that much. Opponent not blocking is very peculiar. I don't know if opponent thinks because I cast Vona's Hunger on that first hunter that a Dinosaur Hunter might be good against me. Or if opponent just really wants a raid trigger. That's the answer. Raid. What are we raiding with? Okay. I'm just gonna. If I hadn't drawn recover there, I might do specific attacks, but because I've got the recover, I'm just gonna attack with everything because I need to get a target into the graveyard anyway. So getting as much damage as possible in on the way seems to make sense. I know we're able to recover the aspirant because there's a non-zero chance we could replay it if we draw the planes right now. Still, drawing a card, very important. We need to find another land very desperately. So, wait, going back, why did opponent attack with Dinosaur Hunter if they're going to play a Needed Tooth Raptor? They didn't. That wasn't actually a raid creature. This Dinosaur Hunter just doesn't need to block. At this point, we discard Chupacabra, right? If we draw black, we can play Aspirant and Walk the Plank. If we draw non-black, we play Glorifier. And I'd rather have the profit over the Chupacabra long term. As good as the Chupacabra is, I know it's ridiculous. That's a pretty good answer. Attack with our Martyr. Opponent should trade the Tormentor for it? Question mark. Yeah. Does this creature aspire to be this creature when it grows up? Is this what's going on? The Sky Marcher Aspirant and the sadistic Sky Marcher? If opponent attacks, obviously we're just going to take it. Yeah, didn't think so. We just target the Sky Marcher, right? We could target the Vampire, but I think it's better to target the Sky Marcher and just make it a 2-turn. Targeting the Vampire is more resilient to if opponent has removal spell, like they're going to have right here. That's unfortunate. But, I don't know. I still think that forcing an opponent to have a removal spell and the 2-turn clock is better. Still would really use a swamp here. Okay. Swamp means we can keep attacking. Hey! I'm not going to throw away the token because I'm probably going to want to ascend. We know opponents draw this turn is the Pitiless Plunder. So unless they have something else in hand that's going to do something. Yeah. We top deck a land, we're good. That ascends us. We get to attack with the aspirant in the air. And we have Twilight Prophet triggering on upkeep. There's no reason to attack with Glorifier. All it does is trade itself down for the Hunter and give opponent a extra mana. Which is what opponent desperately needs because they need to remove 2 of my creatures. I still think I attack with both. Opponent is not playing white. They should not have some way to kill 2 attackers, specifically because they're attacking. Alrighty. The opponent's doing piratey things. I mean, it's not a deck we have a sideboard for. It's just a deck that we have. It's the deck we have is the deck we have. It's where we are. But like that's good. It's good enough. Opening 6 black, well, 4 black rares and 1 black mythic rare is pretty insane. And a black mythic uncommon, because you're never going to see a Ravenous Chupacabra in your drafts, folks. Don't ever pass them. Ever. Because it's pack 1 or pack 2. You can fit that Chupacabra. You could be black. Yeah, no, technically, yes, you might pass a Chupacabra in pack 2, but I don't think you should ever pass one in pack 1. Okay, there's going to be rares, but you know what I mean. Like, you have to understand that when you do pass one, you are signaling pretty hard. We're going to keep this. We're going to lead with a swamp, just in case we need to walk the plank on turn 2. I don't know why, but just in case. And then follow into a Plains for the Raptor Companion. Oh, hey, walk the plank. I just play the Raptor Companion, right? Yeah. The Queen's Agent is not a great card to be trying to power out. Like, and because I have it in hand, I can still play the Sky Marcher next turn. So, oh well, it looks like that might be the that might do it for this game. If opponent only has 2 mana, we might have just swept this. Well, not totally swept, but 8-1 in this sealed. Come on. Oh. They have to search up a 3 CMC or less pirate if they're gonna search one, because they only have 3 lands, and we know that, like, We know they only have 3 lands. So if they make their next draw a pirate, yep, chooses not to. I was questioning whether or not I wanted to definitely pious that, but once we do the Luminous Bonds, that was a wrap. I mean, yep. It's just playing itself. Yeah. Basically, yeah, essentially, I opened a deck so good it played itself. Did I really make any really great plays here? I don't think so. Like, I did what was in front of me. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't talk like I've already won this when it's not over yet. I should shut up a little bit. I'll save that explanation for how little I did for after the game. That's fine. I think I just attack with both and then play the Queen's Agent because he's gonna almost assuredly block the Raptor Companion with it. That's just a Skullduggery. That does blow us out. But if they had a Skullduggery, they probably would have played it by now just to kill the Companion. So now that puts him down to 6. We get to play the Queen's Agent. Have another 3/3 and the Luminous Bonds. Oh, a 4/4. I mean, it is a 2/1 flyer, but no, I think we still just it's not one of our broken rares. I think we just bin it. And then even if opponent has a creature, we got Luminous Bonds. This should be it. So, I mean, given that opponent hasn't played anything and hasn't conceded, it could be. Oh, okay. I'd say it could be about 1 o'clock. Okay. Attack with all creatures. Is that there's like I forget the name of the spell. There's a 1 and a white spell that can kill vampires and enchantments. But I don't know if it's instant or a sorcery. I really should know that. Boom! We got there. 10 of these rivals boosters, 2 qualifier points. Opponent. Okay, it was 1 o'clock. Why did you keep that hand then, opponent? Huh? You keep the hand. I'm sorry. Not even gonna. I'm just gonna return to details. Anyway, we won. We did pretty well. We'll probably this pre-release event is only for 24 hours, as you can see here. So I'm going to try to squeeze a. Oh, actually, it's for more than 24. As long as I open another pool before tomorrow, I could have a little time in tomorrow afternoon. But either way, I'm going to try to squeeze in another of these seals, especially knowing that it's only 4 rounds between now and tomorrow. But until then, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. in our first Rivals incursion. And yeah, um, always open a bunch of good rares. I guess just you could. I guess it's okay to discard chupacabras, though I don't know if that was correct. Somebody let me know in the comments what you would have discarded. And as always, have a great life, folks. Peace.